Good morning, everyone. This will be kind of a quick video. I want to let you guys know that Spellbinders has come up with an initiative to appeal to Congress about the rising tariffs, or tariffs in general, but the rising tariffs, of course. And if you go to the Spellbinders site, and I'll have my link down in the description box, so you can just pop over, or you can just go to Spellbinders, easy enough. You're going to see on the front page here, and they've had it up for a couple days. I will say the deadline is August 1st, so very short turnaround here, but if you have cards that are already made that say like hello or maybe even thank you, I don't know, but just a basic note card that you have made, right? We want it handmade. You can participate, and I think you can get that out probably by August 1st for sure. So, Cards for Congress. If you click on this, support freedom of expression, creativity, and accessibility for all. It's not just Spellbinders. I think there are other craft companies that are doing something similar for this initiative here. So as you can see here, they have the info, just some little examples of how or what you might want to send, but there is some info here, so you can definitely watch that. I believe Yana is the person that with Denzel and Yana. Oh, this is a live actually, so they discuss in this live video, if you want to click on this when you get to the page, talking all about tariffs and how they work and all that kind of stuff. Again, I think I've told you guys in the past, I had come across, obviously there's a lot of manufacturers and things, but one time at Joanne, when it was still open, I had met a nice lady that has like a quilting company and things. And she says when you order things or when you have items coming in from overseas that are going to have these tariffs, the tariffs have to be paid in cash, liquid money cash. And that's something people don't think about, right? So the company has to pay that, and then obviously the company's going to pass that on. So there's just a lot of issues with tariffs, right? So again, a lot of smaller companies get really, really squeezed with that kind of thing. But so you have all this info about why this matters. You can read all through this, guys. How can you help? And this is where you're going to get the info of what you're going to want to do, who you're going to want to send the cards to, where you're going to send them, and even what's going to be something you're going to include on the inside of the card, which is basically something like this, what I highlighted here. That way, when it gets there, it makes sense of like why they're getting all these cards, and that it's a cohesive kind of movement. And then they just remind you to keep your message focused, and please only sign and phrase like thank you or any phrase of appreciation, right? And then, step four, email your representatives. That's another thing you can do. Call their offices and share with the community. So just wanted to pass this info now for you guys. So we'll have this here. And as you can see here, it says why now. The current tariff on many of our arts and craft supplies between 20 and 55. It has been high as 170%. So they're paid by the manufacturer and will cause costs to dramatically rise, which is what I spoke of earlier. So you're going to want to jump in. The info's there. Super easy. Again, I always have cards that are just cards that I've made that are like, hello, maybe a simple note card that doesn't say anything on the outside, really just a cute image or however. And you can just pop that information in there and send those out. Okay. So, yeah, hope you're interested. And if you are, the info is there for you guys. Again, I will have my Spellbinders links to pop you over, but you can just go to Spellbinders paper arts. And that's the one thing I always say, spellbinders.com. It's not, well, I don't say that, but in my mind, I always think that's what I would need to type. But it's spellbinderspaperarts.com. But again, I'll have my links for the US there in the description box. All right, guys. Thanks for listening for a moment, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye now.